All right, number 2 is on. No, only number 1 is on. Still checking YouTube to make sure we're on everywhere, and we are not now. All right, we are on. Shavua Tov. Hope you had a good Shabbat, a good week. Do Havdalah. Separate Shabbat from the rest of the week. If you're watching, you happen to catch my sermon this morning on some of the athletes that had spoken out and said some anti-Semitic things and their apologies, particularly Deshaun Jackson. I just heard David Wolpe's interview with Rabbi David Wolpe with Stephen Jackson, and it's quite amazing in and of itself. Stephen Jackson didn't give a full apology, but it was really a bridge building exercise, which is why Rabbi David Wolpe makes the big bucks. He's really a phenomenal rabbi, and they had just an incredible conversation. So anyway, we are going to separate Shabbat from the rest of the week now. הנה אל ישועתו אכזב חד, כי עוזי וזמרת יערני ויהי לישועה. ושפת מים בששון, ממעייני הישועה, שפת מים בששון, ממעייני הישועה. אדוני ישועה, על עמך, ברכתך סלע, אדוני צבאות, עמנו. וישגב לנו אלוהי יעקב סלע, אדוני צבאות, אשר אדם בוטח בך, אדוני, הושיע המלך יעננו, ביום קראנו. And I want to say, stick around for after the Havdalah. We're going to do our song session with a special guest appearance by a bass player tonight. And the theme is long-haired, long-bearded country singers. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei peri hagafen Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya la lai lai ya la lai Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei minei v'samim borei minei v'samim Yai lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya la lai 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam borei meorei ha'esh borei meorei ha'esh Yai lai 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 yai lai 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 ya la lai 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 ya la lai 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 Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam Hamavdil ben kodesh lechor ben or lechoshech ben Yisrael le'amim ben sheyom hashvi'i leshisht yamei hamaseh Baruch atah Adonai Hamavdil ben kodesh lechor Bye-bye Shabbat
Bye-bye Shabbat.
Eliyahu Hanavi Eliyahu Hatishli Eliyahu 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 Hagiladi Bimera Ve'amenu Yavo Ereinu Imashiach ben David Imashiach ben David Eliyahu Hanavi Eliyahu Hatishli
week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase. A good week, a week of peace. May gladness reign and joy increase.
Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov.
Shavua Tov. All right, we're going to do a little setup here for these songs. This time it's going to have to go like, why don't we put it all the way just over there so we can have some room for our guest bass player here. Yeah, who is Jonah Bloom, of course, my bass playing, piano playing son. Michael Bloom has also taken up guitar this summer, this quarantine, I should say. So, all right, what can I tell you? So this is the Charlie Daniels Band. Charlie Daniels died this week. Very impactful country singer, even though maybe people see him as a one-hit wonder, but that was his one crossover. He had a lot of country hits. And very big activist in terms of veterans and helping veterans, raise a lot of money for them through his concerts. And this is his most famous song, which I'm sure many of you know very well. You really need a fiddler for this, and we don't have one. But not in this house anyway. Armin Brock, where art thou? But we're going to have a lot of fun with this song anyway. The Devil Went Down to Georgia. Here we go. Well, the devil went down to Georgia. He was looking for a soul of steel. He was in a bind because he was way behind his willing to make a deal. When he came across his fiddler, twiddling on a fiddle and playing it rough. And the devil jumped up on along and said, boy, let me tell you what. Well, I guess you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play a pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, cause I think I'm better than you. Boy said, my name's Johnny, and well, it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet and you're gonna regret, cause I'm the best it's ever been.
Johnny, you're rising up your bow and play your fiddle hard, cause those ropes in Georgia and the devil deals the cards. And if you win, you get the shiny fiddle made of gold, but if you lose, the devil gets your soul.
The devil opened up his case and he said, I'll start this show. And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up the bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. Then a band of demons joined in and it sounded something like this. When the devil finished, Johnny said, well, that's pretty good, old son. But sit down in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done. He said, fire mount, run, boys, run. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in the bread pan, picking out dough. Granny's a dog, but no child, no. Well, the devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Johnny said, devil, just come on back if you ever want to try again. Because I told you once, you son of a gun, I'm the best it's ever been. When fire comes out and run, boys, run. Down in the house of the rising sun. Chicken in a bread pan, picking out dough. Granny, we dog, got no child, no. Bloom on the bass guitar, ladies and gentlemen. That is Jonah Bloom, bass guitar. All right.
Do you want your shout outs or no?
Sure. Before we continue, some shout outs. We have Eyal and Ariella and Jacqueline. All right. And we also have Judy Glick. And we have Ariella de Ayaguma. All right. So thank you for joining us. And we have Daniel Kramer, Cantor Daniel Kramer, physics teacher Daniel Kramer. And we are working on an east to west coast bridge mashup, mashing up Gesher in Hebrew and bridge over troubled water in English. And you should hear this guy sing. He's unbelievable. So we're working on that. We have a big hello to, our pastor, Karen Stepko. We were wondering, we didn't see you at Saturday services, so I'm glad you're here. Well, Juanita and Ben, and great to have you here, and Amy Gerard, Nomi Larone, and hopefully her lovely children as well, who really are young adults now, all of them. And our Saturday night regular friend from Camp Lamont, David Meschel. All right. Now, we're going to do another fun old-time country song. By old-time, I mean the 70s. And Danielle Levinson, sister of Rob and Randy Levinson, and great friend in her own right. So, we are going to do a song called Heard It in a Love Song by the Marshall Tucker Band, starting with a flute number. Hello to Alyssa Strauss, too, and maybe I doubt that Ollie and Levi are up, but, you never know. So, it's going to start with a flute solo, which we not only do not have a fiddler in this house, we don't have a flautist either. But we do have a friend in Washington, D.C., a good friend of Jonah's. Oh, Augie's up! He said, cool song, right? Augie likes country. All right, so Jonah is going to play a little flute solo that begins Heard It in a Love Song, the Marshall Tucker Band. Never with a woman long enough for my boots to get old. We've been together so long now they both need resold. If I ever settle down, you'd be my kind. But it's a good old time to head on down the line. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Can't be wrong. Now this is obviously not my life story at all here, but it's just a fun song. I'm the kind of man that likes to get away, like to start dreaming about tomorrow today. Never said that I love you, even though it's so. Where's that duffel bag of mine? It's time to go. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. Can't be wrong. Break of dawn. Wish you could come, but I don't need no woman tagging along. So I'll sneak out that door. Couldn't stand to see you cry. I'd stay another year if I saw a teardrop in your eye. Heard it in a love song. Heard it in a love song. In a love song. Can't be wrong. Never had a damn thing what I had to leave it behind. You're the hardest thing my mind. Always something greener on the other side of that hill. I was born a rambler and a wrangler, and I guess I always will. Hurting love song, hurting love song, hurting love song. Can't be wrong. That's the Marshall Tucker Band. All right, so Aaron Goldberg is here with Amy, and they love the song, so I'm super pumped about that. Wondering, I mean, if you guys know The Devil Went Down to Georgia, the way our age difference is. David Meschel, those were the 270s ones. We are now going to do a 2010s one. I think it's from 2018, 2017. It's called Broken Halos by Chris Stapleton. So, by the way, this is, I want to say hi to Michael Liederman and Deborah Meschel as well. Chris Stapleton has, in my opinion, the best voice in country music today. Just incredibly soulful and deep. Now, this song is called Broken Halos, and what it is about, it's about a young friend of his who died prematurely, died young of cancer, and that's the Broken Halo. But if you're a rabbi and you're also a fan of music, country music in particular, but all music really, you start to see the Torah in the songs, and you see the songs in the Torah. And so this week, I was thinking of Broken Halos because we saw the broken Vav in the Torah portion, in Parshat Pinchas. There's a broken Vav. Pinchas, he does an act of violence, and yet he's seemingly rewarded with a covenant of peace, a Brit Shalom. But the Vav, as written in the Torah, or as is supposed to be written in the Torah anyway, we found out that our Torah doesn't necessarily have that today. It doesn't make it pasul. It's a strong custom and not a law. The Vav is broken. The word Shalom, which means wholeness, has a broken Vav in it. It's a paradox. And that's because it was a covenant of peace and wholeness, and yet it wasn't, right? Anyway, so that's what happens. People come into our lives, and we're whole because we met them, but we also feel broken when they leave us behind. And so, as I said, this is a song called Broken Halos by Chris Stapleton. I highly recommend you listen to him. He's just a great, great artist. Hello to Rachel Trakakis and Jennifer Kopp and Maria Pinkasov. Hope you had a great time in Vegas. And my Northwestern pal, Neely Dar Steinberg, and a very wonderful member of the Jewish community in Los Angeles. Seen my share of broken halos, folded wings that used to fly. They've all gone wherever they go. Broken halos that used to shine. Angels come down from the heavens just to help us on our way. Come to teach us, but then they leave us. Find some other soul to save. See my share of broken halos, folded wings that used to fly. They all gone wherever they go. Broken halos that used to shine. Broken halos that used to shine. Now I changed the words in this one. One word anyway. It'll be clear which word I changed. Don't go looking for the reasons. Don't go asking out at night. We're not meant to know the answers. They belong to by and by. long-haired, long-bearded country singers. Diana Zankowski, one of our fabulous Beit Sefer teachers, she knows the first two songs because she's of my era. And Josh Mailman, our video and sound expert, says apparently it's coming out well over the internet. At least maybe not the music, but the quality of the video and sound. So we're loving that. And anyway, I highly recommend you listen to a newer country artist, Chris Stapleton, just a gorgeous, soulful voice. Incredible guy. So Shavua Tov, I hope you have a great week. And we'll see what the next week brings. See you soon. Shavua Tov.